Scorpio, and welcome to your January 2019 very general reading. Okay, we just look at the general energies around you. I also do weekly readings where we look more specifically at the week ahead. I really wish you all the best for 2019, Scorpio. I really mean that. I just do. I'm sorry, I'm being ridiculous. There's quite a lot of you who became very good friends of mine. You know who you are, and I just like to wish you all the best for the year ahead. So let's have a look at the general energies for Scorpio for the month of January. Let's look. Okay, Ten of Pentacles behind you. Ah, yeah, that was exactly the end of your December reading with the Ten of Cups. Okay. Pisces got these cards in this position, and it's well shuffled, guys, don't worry. What you most want is a Tower card, so you most want change. Okay, the Tower card represents change. I love the Tower card. There's no other card to wake us up from our sleep, our feeling of being stuck. Okay, it's a card of liberation. It's the Aquarius card, okay? I love it because I'm an Aquarius. What's your supportive energy is a beautiful King of Cups. It's a lot of, and he's right under the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of emotional integrity, a lot of emotional, what I call emotional sobriety. So very much in your throne, okay? This could be a person who's helping you overthrow the tower, overthrow the old regime in order to, just in order to set yourself free, to become the ego, yeah, to fly free. Oh look, you got the Queen here. The Queen is a challenge. So you've got the King and the Queen of Water showing up. Queen of Swords in your relationship house. It could be an Aquarius, could be an air sign, or people are taking a step back, okay? She takes a step back in order to see the bigger picture. And she's right under the Tower card. So they're both very similar, very similar energies when they're in their highest, yeah? When they're in their lowest, you know, this can be about separation, but in their highest, it's about taking a step back to get the 360-degree vision. And the fact you've got the King and the Queen of Cups, I think I can read the cards in the highest for you, okay? The Hierophant in money and work, great. A little bit of security going on for you. Page of Pentacles at the Soul position. This can be about birthing a new path, a new business, a new skill. I adore all the pages, by the way, because there's so much about newness, and that's exactly what you want with this Tower card. You want to birth something new here. Might be a child, could be a business, could be some sort of project, something that makes you feel passionate. And the Hermit's clarified with the World card. Ooh. Huge coming into your own power here, going on here, coming into a lot of alignment. I call it the 0 point, finding balance, closing old chapters, finding resolve and finding peace within yourself. Because not only is the King and Queen of Cups showing up, your last card is the World card. Look, the World card doesn't show up all the time, guys, okay? Because it's the ending of one whole pattern. So we can move forward to birth something new. And the World is looking right at this Page of Pentacles, who's looking at the world. This could be a whole new project, a whole new business idea. You could be starting a family, buying a new house. Something to do with the Pentacle energy is being birthed here. Because by the looks of it, some Scorpios are moving into 2019 with that beautiful energy of, oh, I just want to overthrow. I want to overthrow that which has been holding me back, which has been oppressing me, which has been holding me down. And, oh, you know, just set myself free. Absolutely beautiful energy, by the way. So the Tower, what is this King of Cups about? Yeah, there's a lot of love here, guys. King of Cups with the Ace of Cups is your gift. Eye of the Divine, shining through your heart. I don't really think it gets any better than that as a gift, guys, do you? The Ace of Cups in this deck is the reason I use this deck. I have got hundreds of decks, and it's this card that pulls me back all the time. It's that Eye of the Divine. It's what I call the good karma card. It's a protective energy. There's something looking after you, basically. The challenge is the Queen of Cups, okay? And that's funny. The Queen of Cups is sort of turning her back a little bit on this King of Cups. And she's going a little bit into her Queen of Swords energy to find a bigger picture and a bigger vision for her own life, okay? So that is never a negative unless you're in a symbiotic attachment. And if you are, I would take a step back from that pretty quickly. So maybe there's a little bit of wanting to turn, not your back on this King of Cups, but detach from someone a little bit in order to get a vision for your own life. Some of you might be doing that already because of work, because of other commitments, but it's almost, I've got you in your ego energy, and you're looking down on your life, and you're looking at and giving that Queen of Cups and that compassionate energy to your own self and your own heart, and you're getting a greater vision of your life, where you want it to go and where you want to be using your energy, okay? The Hierophant in money and work is quite a serious energy, the Hierophant. I have got a lot of Scorpio energy thinking at the moment, what is my true purpose here? What is my mission statement? That sort of energy. It might be to do with business. It might be to do with very much that very earthy, practical side of your life. There's a lot of reflection going on in this area. So I'm going to clarify the Hierophant yet. You get another page. So you get 2 pages. I find the pages the most exciting energy because you talk about new desires and new passions. Our desires and passions are put there by the divine, okay? And they are how our life comes into being. We sense a desire and we go out to make that desire happen. And then we meet our sense of purpose, our sense of destiny. And you've got 2 of these beautiful little energies bursting through. And I think that's why some of you are taking a step back from the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups in order to put your focus on what you desire. That's what Scorpio's about. And it's definitely around business ideas, your sense of dharma, your sense of vocation, what your purpose is, and probably, and how does my purpose make sure my earthly needs are met? Yeah, very lovely energy. And then you get the Hermit and the World card. So the Hermit is still a card but about being reflective. So the Hermit is very much, he turns his experience into light, yeah, which guides his way home, basically. So the Hermit, in a strange way, is a card about going home. And it's about going home to your own self and your own experience. And it's from that experience we move into the World card. Because when we launch into the world, but we're not coming from the Hermit place about being in our true heart, then our actions can be pretty mad, pretty all over the place. But when we're at the Hermit and we're in our home and we feel at peace, our actions are in absolute alignment with the greater destiny. It's a very interesting, you're my second reading, and both people have got the most mind-blowing readings, by the way. Very, very powerful. It's almost the whole year is starting off about purpose, about desires, new interests being born. And the World card is about you going out to master and bring them into being. And there's a reason why that Queen is turning away from the King. There's no loss here. It's not about ending, because the Tower card is not a card about that for me. It just doesn't represent that to me. I take an awful lot more cards in Tower, but it represents the Queen maybe needing to move into the Queen to get her vision, to get her truth. I call it Satnam in Kundalini Yoga, but being in your truth. And it's about birthing new projects and new desires into your life. And you know what? I feel quite shaky. You got another page. Look at all this new energy coming through. Some of you might be meeting someone because this is your gift. Those of you who are not in a relationship, this is all about love. The Queen of Cups is a challenge, might mean that you might not feel very open to that love. So why would Scorpio not be open to this energy? And you've got the Five of Wands, which is head and heart, moving in opposite directions. That's almost like, oh, so this might be a new love, but the Queen of Cups is a challenge, might be my head says one thing, but my heart says another. So having to separate a little bit in order to reflect on what you truly want and what you truly desire here. And then once you've worked it out, you actually launch your whole world forward in a brand new way. So if this isn't an existing relationship, it looks like love is knocking on your door, Scorpio. And again, it's came up twice. The challenge is the Five of Wands. You might not know whether to accept this offer, whether to go forward, or to keep taking a step back. For some of you, it might be with an Aquarius or an air sign person. This new love offer is, okay? My advice, I wouldn't say no to this reading, put it that way, Scorpio. The Ace of Cups and the World card are not cards that come up every day for people. And I've been doing the tarot for a lot of years. And they sort of talk about a very beautiful heart energy. And sometimes we meet love. And when we meet that love, all our past memory just goes. It's all burnt up with this love, basically, because it reminds us of who we truly are. And who we truly are is love, basically. I can't wait to do your weeklies now to see exactly what this is about. But the Five of Wands talks about there's a little bit of an inner battle about where to say yes, to move forward or retreat. Tower card is my soulmate. From nowhere comes this love and you've got no control over it. Okay? Love yous, guys. Bye.